Hello everybody, welcome to Lauren Loves Color. My name is Lauren and I'm here to show you some books today. These are 4 new books that were sent to me by some amazing publishers. So I first and foremost want to thank the Sachdeva family, Color Questopia, and Sunlife Drawing for sending these books to me for review. I've had an opportunity to kind of get my hands on them, color them, and I want to let you know my thoughts. So with that being said, we're going to follow the same format I always do, which is I'm going to review each of these books. We're going to flip through them. I will show you my colored pages. Down in the description box below, I will have links to all of these books. You can purchase them directly on Amazon, and I will also have timestamps. So if you're interested in one or the other or want to flip back and forth, you're welcome to do that. You just click the hyperlink on the timestamp and it will take you directly to that book. So let's go ahead and get started. The first book I have for you is from Sunlife Drawing. This is their, it says hashtag Color Lines Mandala Night book. This book here, this is what the back of the book looks like. And this is really the sister book to another book that they released back in 2019. This is the Relaxing Color Inverted Mandala book. If you follow my channel regularly, you will know that this is a book that I've colored in quite a bit and one of my favorite books from Sunlife Drawing. And what it really is, and the whole concept of the book is the outlines of the mandalas. So you can color them like I have here, where I've used highlighter and gel pen. You can use markers, you can use whatever you want since they're single-sided. So it was very, very interesting to see a new release of this book because I know it's been highly requested for a while now. The interesting thing and the difference between the two of these books, number one, is going to be the cover. This is a glossy cover finish. Obviously, this one is a little bit more of that like soft matte cover. This one too features 40 mandalas in their book. This new one actually features 50. So we're going to take a look at this one. This one is 50 pages as well. I don't know if I said that. So this one has 10 more pages than the first book. And this one currently is on sale on Amazon for $5.99. All right. So I colored the very first page here. This one is colored with my Tau Tree alcohol markers and then 3 different colors of those. And then one of my new Arteza Super Glitter Gel Pens, which are just absolutely beautiful. So I don't know how much of the shine you'll catch on some of that. Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see it now. Some of the shine from it there. But this is the very first page. The interesting thing as we start to flip through this is you will see that there are quite a few more simple mandalas in here, but there's a wide variety. There are some extremely simple ones, and then it really gets and kind of gears up to get a little more complicated. Like obviously that one's a little more fancy. Also, yeah, like this one is very detailed. Obviously this book is not 8.5 by 11. It is a smaller size book as well, which is really nice. I like that it doesn't have the extra space above and below the mandalas. It makes it nice and compact, easy to be like a travel book if you want to take somewhere. And I'm very familiar with the other Relaxing Color book, and I actually like this one better. I think because some of the mandalas are more simple. Like this one to me feels like it was made for this style. The Relaxing Color one, I know they offer in kind of a just regular mandala traditional style, and they just kind of, inverted the colors. Like this one doesn't feel as much like they just took mandalas and inverted them. It really looks more so like they created these mandalas specific for this style because the white line work is actually a bit thicker, which I think if you're a glitter gel pen user, you may not like that as much because it's going to take up more of your gel pen. But if you're like me and I primarily like to use markers, it's a much better experience to color. Not as so many fine details, but I still think this lends very well to do a combination of markers and gel pen, or you can do it. I know there's a lot of people who do these just in all gel pen, and they're beautiful. Really kind of fun styles of mandalas too. Nice wide variety. This is really, really well done by Sunlife. And when you print it on that black paper, it just really makes the mandalas pop. And whatever colors you put down, it really just looks nice. So as you can see, yeah, there's some that are a little bit more detailed, but for the most part, I feel like these are somewhat simpler. There's some that I would call very detailed in here, but not too many of them. Yeah, like as we get towards the back of the book, yeah, like that one's very detailed, I would say. Lots and lots of small lines. Oh, that one's really pretty. I bet that one's stunning once it's colored. It's so cool because like the white against the black, it just looks like lace. These are really nice and fun and easy. I've taken that other book, the inverted mandala book, with me. Are those two the same? No, they're not. The same style, but not the same mandala. I've taken the other one, the inverted mandalas book, to work before. So while I'm eating lunch or right after work, if I'm just waiting on traffic to calm down, I'll sometimes color one in there, and it's kind of perfect. It takes me about an hour in the Relax and Color inverted mandala book to color one. And so it's just the right amount of time, sometimes a little bit less if they're easier. Here is their social media information where you can follow them on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And that is it for the Mandala Night book by Sunlife Drawing. Great book. Really, really like this one. I think they did an excellent job with that. Next one. Okay, it's time for Halloween and fall books to come out. I'm so excited. I actually don't have a huge collection of fall and Halloween books. I will be filming. There was a request by a subscriber to film fall and Halloween books and to put those on in a video. And I know a lot of color tubers are doing that. So I'm happy to do that. I don't have as big of a collection because I really started filming and actively growing my collection in December of 2020. So I have a lot of Christmas books, but I don't have as many fall, but I do still have some really good ones, and there are a lot that are being released that are coming in. So look out for that video because I will definitely be filming something for that. This is the second Halloween book that Color Questopia has actually come out with this month. The first one that they came out with was a different Halloween book that was a little bit more on like the kind of creepy Halloween side. I'm more of a cutesy Halloween person, have been and always will be. And so I actually did not pick up the kind of more spooky, creepy Halloween one just because it's not a book that I think I would color in. Color Questopia said absolutely, no problem, which I was very grateful for because I don't want to take books that aren't necessarily things that I'm going to color in. So this one is the Happy Halloween black background book. I like the black background version of it. Here is their condensed color key on the back, which are their 25 colors that they have here. And so, yeah, so let's go ahead and flip through this one. I really, really like this one. Oh, that's what I was going to mention. This one is 25 pages. Color Questopia books, during the initial part of their release, they always put them on sale. So this one is currently still on sale for $4.99. It will probably go up to somewhere around $7.99 once it's been, once that kind of initial sale price drops. So if you don't already, make sure to go on Instagram or Facebook and follow Color Questopia and so that you can kind of stay up to date with their new releases. All right. I'm going to zoom out just ever so slightly. Okay. And let's get into it. So similar Color Questopia format as always, picture on the right, colors, only the colors that you need on the left-hand side, but because they're standardized, 4 will always be brown, 12 will always be yellow, etc., which I really like. They are one of the few publishers to still do that. I know it takes a lot of extra work, but it is really, really nice to only have the colors that you need for the image listed. Really, really cute. I like the characters that are in this book. It's definitely more on the simpler side of their color by number. But I love it. I love Color Questopia books. There's something, and it seems weird because I don't think that they've been around for that long, but there's something nostalgic about it to me because they were really the first color by number company that I was really, really drawn to when I started coloring. This is so cute. I have seen this image colored. I love the big eyes on the owl. I think that's so cute. I really love owls, and so I like that a lot. A lot of kids and animals in costume. This one I thought was really cute too. This almost is borderline chibi looking, which is really cute. They need to come out with another volume of chibi book. I think everybody would like that. Their chibi books are extremely popular. Little skeleton guys. I like the little ghosts, like the little mini skeletons with the disproportionately large heads. All right, and so here is the page that I completed. This is actually a buddy color with my friend Ren. And so I did this page here, and I absolutely love it. I was immediately drawn to the characters. Like I said, in this book, I really think their character work is really, really nice. And I'd like to see more of that because I think I love just like the like oversized heads and the small bodies. Like I said, it feels something very chibi to me. And I really, really like that style. And so I did this one. This one is all with Tau Tree markers. I did do some shading with just a darker color marker on some of the areas throughout the page and some white gel pen. And I think that's it that I did on this. Yep, just white gel pen and marker, and I think it turned out really, really well. I did take my colorless blender and go over the little tombstones in the house to kind of give it some texture and to kind of make it feel a little bit old. But I think it looks really, really great. So I'm really happy with this. I kept all the colors that Color Questopia had chosen. And yeah, really, really cute. Really, really love this. So I couldn't wait. Ren and I knew we wanted to buddy color in this, but I couldn't wait until she was done. I was like, I've got to get started on this now because when I saw this page, I knew I had to color it. So, and you'll see, you know, even though I color on the back, I can still see, still clearly see what colors I need for this next page here, which is nice. And you can always reference the back too if you have a hard time seeing it, or work from back to front if you like to use alcohol markers like me and that bothers you not being able to really see as well what colors you need. What is this guy? Is he like just a little gremlin guy? I don't know. Very, very well done. Kudos to Color Questopia. This is a beautiful release. Yes, this is the other book that came out that's more of their spooky book, the Halloween Nightmare color by number black background. I could not, for the life of me, remember the name of the book. But yeah, it's this one, this Nightmare one with the scary pumpkins in the front and the cover image here. So they give you a nice sample image here if it's something that you're interested in. This is a book that they released last year, their Halloween black backgrounds. So this one's also really nice. I don't have this book, but this is a really nice one. So definitely a lot of variety of Halloween books to choose from Color Questopia. I do have this one, which is their Sugar Skull book. I think this is actually the image that I've colored from here. Tattoo, color by number. This one's really beautiful. I've seen that colored. And Stained Glass, color by number, another really, really good book. And I have colored this page, and I really love this one. All right, there are custom color charts in the back if you want to swatch your colors there. A color testing sheet. Reminder to leave a review on Amazon. A blank sheet of paper. And that is the end of the book. That is Happy Halloween by Color Questopia. All right, the next two are from the Sachdeva family. They have been really busy and I think are going to continue to be really busy with book releases throughout the fall. I know there's already a couple more books that are in the works from them, which are really exciting. So this is the next in the Love For series by Prachi, Dewan, Sachdeva. If you haven't already, I just did a ranking of my Prachi, Dewan, Sachdeva books. I have the other ones in her Love For series. Ooh, let me grab them. She has done a Love For You. This was the first one that came out in the Love For series, which are just kind of really cute, more romantic, love type themed pictures. And then she came out with Love For Flowers, which is the next in her installment in the Love For series, which is really kind of like a flower patterned book, which is really, really beautiful, a little bit more detailed. And then this is the next one. So this is the Love For Fabrics. And so this one here on the backhand side, You'll see the color palette and some sample images listed here. Her color palette aligns now with her husband's, which I absolutely love. It means you can keep the colors just consistent once you have those color matches. If you don't have color matches with your markers for Sachin, Sachdeva, Color Questopia, even Sunlife Drawing, I have made them for you. Go down below in the description box. I have links in my link tree. You'll click on the link tree and I have some color charts for you. They are free. They are just Google Sheet documents, and they are color matches for some of the most common markers that exist out there, so that you don't have to be alone in finding what colors match. You will see this is, I just put a little sticky note with my color matches for my Shuttle Art permanent markers is what I use to color in this book. I use that for books that have some more finer details, and they're not numbered, but I labeled and numbered them myself. So let's start at the beginning of the book and we'll get through here. So a couple of really notable things that I've noticed with this book that are really, really nice enhancements. Prachi always does a really good job with her illustrations, and I like that this is bordered here, which is really nice. Sometimes pattern books just go up to the very edge of the page, and I don't like that. Also with the color chart here, and you'll notice this, I think is different in her husband's book, yes, is that she actually put the numbers going like you would normally read a book. So from left to right, working your way down. I like that. You'll see in the next book that I'm going to show you after this, in Sachin's book, traditionally what they've done is they've gone just down in columns like this, but people are used to reading left to right. So I like that this is set up like this one, and I'll just drop Sachin a note as well and just let him know if he can do that for his books too. I think that's a nice little change, but it kind of threw me off at first because I was used to reading up and down, and so when I saw it, I was like, oh, it caught me off guard a little bit, but then I got used to it, and I really like it because most other books that have charts like this, they read like this. They read left to right and go down. So I think a lot of these are inspired by different fabrics that she has seen or owned. And this is really nice. If you're a pattern person, there are 50 pages in here. Oh, and I didn't tell you, this book, yes, 50 pages. This one right now is also on sale at the time I'm filming this, which is the 17th of September. This book is currently on sale for $4.99. Probably, unfortunately, by the time I post it, it will no longer be on sale, and it will likely go up to around $7.99. Is kind of their normal pricing for their books that have 50 pages. So it'll either be $6.99 or $7.99. But these are beautiful. And they're patterns, but like this one isn't necessarily like just like a repeating pattern. This one is. So it's like there's a nice variety of different types of patterns in here. I think a lot of people are going to like this book. This is the page that I did here. Really, really beautiful. Again, this one is more like a repeating pattern. I used alcohol marker in here. I used crayon for the background. I will say, you know, if you're trying to use alcohol marker, if you're one that's a little bit concerned about streaking, you're gonna have some of that just because of the intricacies of getting in and around a lot of these patterns. However, it may not bother you. Go ahead and do what you feel best. I used crayon. You can use palette pastels. You can use distress inks or oxides. There's a lot of other things that you can do too if you want to make sure a colored pencil, you know, if you don't want that streaking. So I used a confetti crayon, which kind of has a couple different colors in it, and it shows up a little more in person probably than it does on camera, but it's got some yellow in it, some darker green, and then kind of the light green. So really enjoyed this. I used alcohol marker on all the little details, put some just white gel pen accents over it, and then did the confetti crayon in the background. And this was just really relaxing and fun. I really enjoyed it. Again, you can kind of see what it looks like when it bleeds through the page. I can still read these colors really easily, or else you're always able to reference in the back of the book. This is more of that traditional style color by number where all of the colors are listed on the left, but you're not necessarily going to use all of the colors in the images, which is okay. It doesn't really bother me. It's nice to have just the colors you need for the page, but I also think it lends itself to errors, and I've seen that before where there's been missing colors, you know, and I know it takes a lot more time to edit the book that way. But again, just like a really nice variety of images. It was the same way with her Love for Flowers books. and her mosaic tile book that she came out with that's like extremely popular. She has a nice eye for different types of patterns, and she's a great pattern illustrator. This one I almost did. I thought this one was really beautiful. This almost looks kind of like a zoomed in mandala. But see, there's some more like geometric designs and patterns here. This one looks like tile. I would love to have like bathroom tile like that. It was like black and white. And there's some more floral patterns in here. Yeah, so if you're a pattern person, to me, this is a no-brainer. This is a beautiful pattern book. This is probably one of the best pattern books that I own. Like even this is kind of nice. You've got some little small sections, so if you wanted to work with things over, you know, a couple of days, you could. Just a nice wide variety. You know, appropriate for any season. And I bet you'll have a nice blend of colors and stuff in here too. And this is pretty. This almost has some white space in it. It has a lot of white space in it too, which is really interesting. So, you know, once you color these in, they look so different than when they're just in black and white. This is kind of cool too. Okay, and then this is a bonus page. This is for the Love for Flowers book. This is a bonus page. Like I said, it's a lot of like floral patterns and motifs. Really, really cute. Love the little dragonflies there. Just a reminder to rate the book as well on Amazon if you get it. And then she has some color chart sheets in the back with cute little motifs that kind of match the book. A blank piece of paper to test out some different mediums as well. Oops. And then a blank sheet of paper, and that is the end of that book. So that is the Love for Fabrics by Prachi, Dewan, Sachdeva. All right. Last but certainly not least is a really cool release by Sachin Sachdeva. This is his 50 Halloween Mandalas Color by Number book. This is the back of the book here, which has a nice sample images here, and then his 21 color palette. Like I said, you'll see even on the inside of his book, he goes down like this. So Prachi's was kind of going left to right, which was nice too. Either way, it's fine. It's just a little nitpicky thing, but still really, really great. So absolutely love Sachin's books. He's just a master illustrator, and he does a fantastic job with his books. This one, I almost forgot to mention as well. This is 50 pages, and this is $7.99. So that's what makes me think that the Love for Fabrics book is going to be $7.99, which still is an amazing price for 50 images. Some coloring books just alone with 25 images or 20 are $7.99. So let's go ahead and get into it. So again, set up very similar to his wife's. He's got his whole color palette listed on the left-hand side with these cute little spiders, and it looks like coffins. It's cute. And then the images on the right-hand side. This is the cover image here, which is absolutely stunning. Really, really excited to color that image when I have an opportunity. I've seen this colored already, and it's really, really beautiful. This is kind of the whole book size. He looks like the mandalas are pretty large, and so I don't think this would have fit into a smaller book. So I like that he's enlarged them a little bit too. It makes it easier to kind of get into some of the details and some of the spaces. Lots of different fun motifs. You'll see skulls and witches and potions and zombies and tombstones and all of that stuff. And these also too, they're always so colorful. Like he always makes his images so colorful and bright. Lots of eyeballs. Cats and bats and pumpkins. Spider webs. I had a hard time kind of choosing which one I was going to do in this book because they're all pretty good. I really like, this is nice because I have his Christmas Mandala book, which is one of my favorites. And I think he does a really good job with his mandalas. Also his, was it the gemstone mandalas? Why am I blanking on it? 50 diamond mandalas, I think is what it's called. It's a really nice one too. So he does really good with his mandalas. His mandalas and patterns are really cute. All right, so here's the one that I did here. So I did these little kind of pumpkins and treats. And on this page, I did use a little bit of glitter gel pen, alcohol markers, and then some white gel pen as well, just to give it some kind of fun little details. And so yeah, really like this one. Really enjoyed it. It goes by pretty quickly because again, they're pretty, you know, they're mandalas, so you're kind of just repeating different colors over and over again, and think it turned out really cute. So did a great job with that. I like the little mummies. And so these are great. I think they definitely call for some like glitter gel pens. You could even do some really cool things with the backgrounds here if you wanted to make them different colors. Spooky clowns. Very cute. So many images. 50 is a lot. You've got enough Halloween images here to last you for a lifetime. I think even if you colored one a day, you would be well past Halloween. But these two are some that you could definitely, and I could definitely see myself where I'm not just coloring one, where I'm going in and coloring, you know, 2 or 3 at a time. Because they're just really fun and easy. They're one of those, like, get yourself in the Halloween mood kind of books. Perfect. So he has a little quote on the back. I love that he's been doing this. He says, Halloween is not only about putting on a costume, it's about finding the imagination and costume within ourselves, by Elvis Duran. Very nice. He has a social media information here. Like I have mentioned, and you guys will have seen my video ranking my Sachin Sachdeva books by now, I will be doing a giveaway of 5 books between Prachi and Sachin. And those books are going to be given away on YouTube, on my Instagram, or on his Facebook group. So if you don't belong to his Facebook group, go and join now. It's Books by Sachin Sachdeva is the name of the Facebook group. And so that you can be included there for any of my giveaways. When I did a flip through of this book on Instagram, there was something instantly that I noticed. This collection of books by Sachin Sachdeva is new for him. He has not, I've never seen this. Actually, I take that back. I've seen him post pictures of other books in the backs of his books, but not provide a list like this. So I thought that was really cool. If you kind of wanted to see, and he has it broken up into sections. So if you're like, oh, okay, so I'm really big on color by number and want to know what he has in non-color by number, or I really like the mosaic arts, like, so you can kind of see what other books are out there in case you're interested in seeing those. My favorite, my personal favorite out of everything that he does is his stained glass series. I own all of these. And I thought it was really cool that he put that there are 2 that are coming soon. He's going to have one for Halloween and one for Christmas. Yay! I'm so excited about that because, like I said, these are my absolute favorites. And then he has his Mandala ones. His Mandala books are also really brilliant. I mean, all of his books are really brilliant. I have a lot of these too, a lot of these color by number ones. I think I own all of the mosaic ones except for Vintage Cards and Sea Creatures. That was a little bit before I started reviewing him. The Doodle and Color series I do not have, I don't believe. A lot of the adult coloring books I do have. The easy color by number books are also some of my absolute favorite books to color in, and I own quite a few of these and really like those. So color chart sheet in the back. We've got quite a few of those available. A blank sheet of paper for you to test out some mediums, and that is it. So that concludes my review of 4 new books. Please be on the lookout because I will probably be filming another flip and review soon, as well as I will have what was I going to say? My haul will be coming up either before or after, or somewhere, probably after I post this flip and review. I will make sure to have my September haul for you guys as well to show you some of the fun, cool things that I picked up in September. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day and your week, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.